Aloha all and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and in this episode we are starting off walking up that ominous red staircase that everybody knows and loves to enter into the final Bowser level of the game, the third one. And we're gonna start off with a quick and early death, getting the fail out of the way hopefully. So let's try that again, take two. Okay, that was embarrassing. But so here we are. Third and final Bowser level of the game. I almost made the same exact mistake twice, but I didn't, so it's all good. And we're about to finish this game, which is really nice because this project has gone on a little too long, both in terms of like how many episodes it took, not that that's a big deal, but also in terms of how long it took me to complete it, you know, uploading wise and everything. But it's finally going to be done, and I'm really excited for that, so I hope you guys are excited for that too. We can move on to bigger and better things, and, you know, this was a good project, I think, in the terms of when I decided to do it, because of the fact that, you know, I had wrestling and all that, and that was very time-consuming, and this was just a very laid-back game that I know very well, so, you know, it served its purpose, it's good, and, you know, Caboose was never going to do this game, and, you know, I gotta represent good old Super Mario 64, because it's a great game. Okay, so, this is the final Bowser level, and I've pretty much said my piece on everything in the game up until this point, you know, in the last 25 episodes of, you know, the project, and really I don't have much left to say about this game, and the only thing that I have to say about Super Mario 64 that's left is I find that the ending of the game is pretty underwhelming, and I'm not a terribly big fan of the ending of Super Mario 64. I'm not expecting, you know, I understand it's a Mario game, I'm not expecting, like, this, you know, amazing, like, masterpiece finale, but in the same respect, I don't know, I just always have found the ending of this game a little underwhelming. I'm not a big fan of the final boss fight, and, you know, I don't find that the final level is terribly difficult. You know, I feel like Rainbow Ride and Tick-Tock Clock are much harder levels than this final level, and I just feel like this probably should have been a little bit more difficult than it actually is. But, I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You can't have your cake and eat it, too. You can't have this epic, you know, thing and then also have it difficult. But I say shenanigans that I think you should be able to, so I don't know. It's alright, but I think it could have been better. But thankfully, you know, I know this area like the back of my hand, and I know where all the 8 red coins are in this mission, because they are probably the trickiest part of everything, especially this final one, because how are you ever going to know to go underneath there? But there we go, star number 120. We're going to collect that and be 100% complete with the game, minus, you know, obviously beating Bowser himself. And once we go through that green pipe, we get to face the big bad guy himself. So let's save, because one way or another, no matter how many times I die, if I have to cut, I'll cut. But we're doing it right here, right now. Oh, look at you. Think you're all big, bad, and tough because you have better music in your final boss. Well, that doesn't mean anything. So Bowser is pretty much the same exact type of person he was the last 2 fights. Same kind of thing. I mean, he has a few new tricks up his sleeve, but none of them are terribly difficult, and nothing that's gonna, like, really shock or wow you. So I don't really find this to be tough at all, and one of the reasons why I actually am not a big fan of it, because it is so easy. And I mean, he's just being a complete jackass right now, so this is making it even easier. I also find it kind of underwhelming because this is the 3rd fight, and I wish they would have stuck to what they did in Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3, where they had, like, the Koopalings instead as, like, boss fights. Because, honestly, like, I just feel like they had it right in those games, because it just made Bowser seem like a, you know, so much more of a head honcho, like, big boss type of guy, and he just doesn't feel like that at all in this game. He just, I don't know. underwhelming is the best way I can think to describe Bowser. You know, we've already smashed him twice, and there's really nothing new, so I don't know. I guess it's not terrible, but only one more swing, and then he's done. So let's see if we can please get this. Ah, no, I keep on throwing him in the wrong thing. This is bringing back bad memories of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, man. Doing the final boss of that game was brutal, because I kept on messing up the swinging. But hopefully this isn't the same deal. Oh, he knocked me off the edge. Wow. Well, like I said, thankfully, you just get back here, so it's not a big deal. And we can just, like, jump back into the fight, so I'm pretty happy about that. But, I do like this song. I do think it's quite good. Probably my favorite part of the fight, honestly. And I actually remember, on YouTube somewhere, there is actually someone, I think it's Guitar Hero Phenom, I'm not 100% sure, but some guy charted this song, like a metal version, in the, whoa, buddy, he actually charted a version, for the PC version of Guitar Hero 3, and you can actually play Bowser, like the Shredder, I think is the name of it, and I just think that that's pretty cool. And there we go. Finally, after multiple tries, I apologize for the cut. It's weird to cut in the middle of a finale, but this final boss fight was actually, for some reason, giving me a bit of a problem. No, you've really beaten me this time, Mario. I can't stand losing to you. My troops, worthless. They've turned over all the power stars. What? There are 120 in all? Amazing. There was some in the castle that I missed. Now I see peace returning to the world. Ooh, I really hate that. I can't watch. I'm out of here. Just you wait until next time. Until then, keep that control stick smoking. And with that, Bowser goes down, and we get a really, really big star. This is the Grand Star, I believe. That's awesome.
The stars is restored to the castle. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
Here we go!
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake. For Mario.
And with that, Super Mario 64 is officially completed. It took a little longer than I wanted to, as I've said. To at least upload. And I guess even in terms of length of how long it took me to do it. But it was fun. It was a casual LP that I'm glad that I did, because really, I just kind of wanted to do it, and I knew it real well, and it helped me get through, the last 2 months, as far as at least having something to update you guys with. And Super Mario 64 is a great game. Not my favorite Super Mario 64 by a long shot, or my Super Mario game by a long shot, but it still is awesome, and definitely one of the better games on the Nintendo 64. I really just can't recommend this game enough to you because of just, how fun it is, from basically top to bottom. I mean, some of the water levels are a little iffy, but, it's a really great game, and most of you guys have probably played it, but if you are one of the few who haven't, I'd highly recommend it. As far as, terms of the actual project itself, I thought it was good. There was a fair response, pretty much what I expected, and I'm excited to see what the response for my next few projects are going to be like, because those should be pretty good. But I mean, for what it's worth, for a game that's been LP'd a lot, and that everybody's played, it seemed like there was a fair response, and for that I'm pretty happy. Yeah, so that's that, basically. Super Mario 64 is now officially over, and we can move on to bigger and better things, and in my eyes, actually start 2012 as far as LPing is concerned. So I'm really excited for it, and by the way, this is great credits music. Really fantastic credits theme. But that's basically that. There is really only one other thing that I want to show in this game, and it's the prize that you get after 120 stars. And it's a pretty cool prize, but it's really kind of, I don't know, kind of dumb. Yeah, I'd say it's dumb. But that's just me. But I don't know if I'm going to show that in an extra video or what, but I'll eventually show it off. Just like all my other extras. So that was Super Mario 64. I'm Paper Mario Guy. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys all next time.
Thank you so much for playing my game.